Oh, goodness. All right. Hey, everyone, and welcome. We're back at PFIC live here in Nashville, Tennessee. And what an awesome venue. And of course, everyone should know who I have here with me. It's Amber Schroeder from Paraben. And she is like the massive coordinator of this event, which I don't know how you do it. And
I don't either, actually. I pull it off. I do feel you're very Tennessee themed right
I
now.
do, yeah. This was all my wife. She's, a lot of people that don't read the male handbook when you get married. It says you become a Ken doll and you lose the rights to pick any of your clothing afterward. The only thing I won on was the shoes. She tried to buy actual cowboy boots,
And you're
so
like,
I'm
I
like,
want something comfortable.
I'm old. I'm in for comfort. I'm not in for style anymore. So yeah,
The
I went
audience
with
can't
my
see that
own
I'm
ones.
also wearing like comfortable shoes. I no longer wear heels. I'm out.
Right.
Pandemic, it was an out.
So I did do the the
Nice.
flannel.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a good
it's
choice.
good. It's comfortable. I'll give it that,
It
man.
is true.
I'm like it's almost moo-moo-ish. It's it's to the point where I'm like, hey, I kind of
This
like
is the
this.
man maxi dress is a flannel shirt right there. You've heard it here first. It doesn't exist anywhere else.
Right.
Yep.
Oh, it is comfy, man. I'll tell you.
Nope. I've had men come up and go, that looks really comfortable. I'm like, it is. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Most men probably don't know what a maxi shirt is. I don't know that I know what it is. My wife's laughing
Yes.
hysterically, so she knows.
Very long dress, men. That's
Oh,
what it is.
there you
It's a
go.
really long dress.
I'm in.
You could start a trend.
As long as it's made of flannel, it still looks manly. Yet
I guess
it's
you
a dress.
could have a flannel maxi dress. I
All
might
right.
send you one. He can do a whole hubcast just on that, the
Ow.
fashion trends that now need to jump gender barriers.
I would wear it just for the episode. Unless I really liked it, then I'd wear it all the time. Then you'd have to deal with my wife.
I know. I just felt the stare of like, don't have that happen. I'm not going in public with him in a flannel maxi dress.
But it's so comfortable.
I don't think my husband has bought an item of clothing for probably like 10 years.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah.
I no, I just definitely have it. It's just like what's in the closet today. It's like oh,
Yeah.
she hasn't got to the
magic.
point where she lays it all out for me and color.
No, I'm
coordinates.
at
I
that
can
point.
still
I'm
do
like,
that.
no,
Oh, have you?
here, they're coordinated. He was
Yeah.
in the military. He loves a uniform. I'm like, here you go. I
Just
got the same shirt,
wear
5
it
different
is.
colors. Boom.
And he's perfectly happy.
Perfectly fine
Yep,
with it.
walks around.
With comfortable shoes. Though, then is the caveat. He has really comfortable shoes. And I buy like 3 pairs of them
Yeah.
because I wear them out. And he'll be like, I really like those shoes. I said, excellent. I have another pair.
Yep.
It's good planning.
And you guys, you've discovered, and we're not a commercial here for these guys, but I forget who told me about them first. David Schwint from Leighton
Oh, is
Wireless.
what I told you about your shoes?
Yeah, because
I then bought a pair of shoes for my husband, the same company.
yeah, and it's all birds. I mean, we're not going to be secret
Yeah.
because
No,
I
no.
love the shoes. David was telling me, he goes, I have just an indoor pair of shoes. He goes, that's all they're for is in the house pairs of shoes.
He's like Mr. Rogers.
Yeah, he is absolutely.
Does he like throw it up in the air?
I don't know. I have
and
to ask
catch
you.
it, and you're like, oh, now I'm going to switch over from the jacket to a cardigan.
Right?
Yeah, boom.
Yeah, and I own a couple pair of Allbirds now. They're so expensive, but man, I love them.
I do
They're
not
nice.
have those. I think I have Bob's on right now because
Oh,
they have
yeah.
dog rescues.
No,
on
so I
them.
have these. I didn't wear my blue ones today, but I have the blue Allbirds too.
Oh,
Obviously,
nice.
match the branding of the company. My wife, even the mic cords. I mean, come on.
Yeah, you do. You do. I own orange usually, and
Yeah.
then I've noticed all these other people started taking it over, and I'm like, I was there first. Me and Home
That's
Depot.
right. That's right. You are the only orange one in here, though.
That was on
in all
purpose.
fairness.
I actually didn't allow other people with orange in their logo. I'm like, you're out. I'm sorry.
Nope.
You're gonna clash.
Or you have to rebrand entirely.
Yep,
just for the
my
show.
shade of orange that has a specific color on the Pantone color wheel. It's mine.
Right.
So yeah,
Oh man.
nope.
So
It's the ginger too, by the way. That's why people think I picked orange. It's ginger company,
Yeah,
ginger color.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. It's not why you picked it. Oh.
No,
Oh.
it's an energy color.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it makes you happy.
It does. It does make me happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It totally
This-
makes you happy, people. That's what you think of. You think paraben. I'm happy.
Blue is so there is a whole study on all
There
these colors.
is.
That's
Yeah.
why like companies like Facebook, LinkedIn,
Yeah.
Twitter all
That's
use
why they
this
use the same blue.
by the way.
Mhm.
It's a trust company. It's
Oh,
it's
it's
a
a
trust
trust
color. Yeah,
thing.
people feel more trusting.
Great. So this
with
entire
those
broadcast,
colors.
we're making them feel
It's
trusted
trusting
and happy.
Yeah, we're giving them all virtual hugs and out there, and it's like it's safe.
There we go. We're
Safe
a safe
space.
broadcast, everyone. We're giving you fashion advice,
Sorry, anyone that knows
shoe
me knows
choices, and colors.
I vomited slowly in my mouth.
I named
Safe
my
space.
daughter the color blue. So,
That's true.
obviously I felt it was a trustworthy color.
That's true. That's
Yeah.
very true.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the conference, this
Yeah.
is phenomenal in
Yes.
Nashville. So my wife and I got in here Monday, right? We came and obviously did the lay of the land, and then Nashville's changed so much over the years.
It has, yeah.
It's awesome. It's so much. We had so much fun. I haven't, we got 3 kids now. We don't get out, have fun anymore, but we had a blast. It was so much fun.
I also enjoyed going out. I played for the first time Jenga. I've never played Jenga.
Really?
I know there's something wrong with
Like
me.
the big,
Like
big
it was
Jenga?
it's huge.
Oh, so that's
I was in a rooftop bar playing Jenga, and they were blowing bubbles. It was a fantastic experience. I've decided I need to have a foam party.
that's the Jenga that can hurt you though. If that's the big Jenga with is it like
They were
made out
like
of
2x4s.
Yeah, no, that's the dangerous Jenga. You got to get out the
We
way.
got it to 1 on every single thing, which
What?
was fantastic.
Oh my god.
And then we left it there because they mixed a horrible drink. And so we felt it would fall over on them and they'd have to reset it. So it was like a booby trap Jenga moment. But it was a lot of fun. I am always willing to drink with people as long as there's a game.
That's right.
It's my rule of thumb.
And speaking of that, sorry, I'm saying hello to other people that are coming
yeah.
into the chat there. Hola, yeah. Is that what that says? I can't see. It's so small on this laptop.
I was like,
that
yeah.
I'm used to my big monitor at home. Old people, because
I know.
Amber and
we could trade glasses. We have the same prescription.
Amber and I were joking because we were, I think, setting up the sound in the main presentation hall, which people are in there now, and we only had one set of glasses, and to do something we had to trade back and forth.
See, and he like, what is that on the screen? I'm like, I don't know. And he's like, here, hang on, let me send you the eyes. I'm like, all right.
Yeah, and you knew the name of it. I can't remember the name. It's the
Clash of the Titans.
Clash of the Titans, where those witches were.
It's the 3 witches, and they shared like one eyeball. This is like you were terrified of it as a little kid in the 80s. And you're like, no, now this is what I live. Everyone just shares
that's what
glasses.
we were doing. We were sharing glasses back and forth so we could see what in the heck we were doing. Give me the eye.
It's like, I can't tell what's going on because you can't get the computer far enough away that you're like, still can't read it.
Yeah, and then at least we can make fonts bigger and a pinch and zoom thing.
Yeah,
God,
I had 2 pairs of glasses on me yesterday because I'm like, all right, I miss my big. I'm with you. I'm like, where's my big monitor? Can't see anything. I had to pull out the extra zoomed in version.
I know, and I forget my glasses all the time. And thank goodness, what I've learned is when I'm out, you just get your phone. Open your camera and pinch to zoom, and you can bring in the menus.
You could just do what women do. We wear them as headbands. So this is how you know you've broken the age at 40, is that everyone has glasses as headbands. If you like watch around, I do it. Cynthia Hetherington does it because we don't need them all the time, but we need them to read the screen. So we're like up, down, up, down. It's holding back our hair.
Mine too. It holds back.
Magic.
My hair as well. So
probably not quite the same experience.
Yeah, no.
It's kind of like the maxi dress. Not the same experience, but
no, definitely not.
I will not judge that. I will just find you a flannel maxi dress. Don't put it past me. I can sew.
Yeah, I know. It's my wife's kind of privately giggling over there.
She's thinking, no.
Yeah, for sure.
Still.
Now, the conference actually started yesterday.
It did.
But there were a couple training days, right, involved in that.
And open it, like bookend it. So you get like deeper 2-hour contents on the front and the back end. Works with people's travel a little better too. Just halfies.
Yep. So and I talked about, yesterday I went live. We kind of talked about what happened yesterday. And you kicked things off this morning. I was going to grab you right after you went on stage, but
then I
obviously
had to throw
it's
a
your
virtual.
show, so you kind of got to do other stuff. So
I was doing the juggle.
Yeah, we just grab Amber when we can. And you talked a little bit about digital forensics, artifacts, and future.
I did.
Right. So what did you talk about a little bit? I didn't get a chance to peek in at all.
Artifacts. It was a lot about. I know this is going to sound weird because I make tools, but I actually showed how I manually do everything. Because I think people forget that it's us in the chairs that make the big impact. It's not just being able to click through a bunch of buttons in a tool. It's, I can actually think through this and look through this, and I know it has location permissions, so it should have location data in the databases. I just have to look for it.
Right.
Because your tools don't do it all.
Right.
You know, it's why you have so many.
And it's a good way to validate. I mean, you do a manual validation of the tool to make sure everything's good. And once you know it's good, just then
you're
go.
like, great, now let me do the fast method. But sometimes the fast method doesn't work. We're in pumpkin spice season, in case you wondered.
I already know. I have,
some it happened.
Syrups. No, I don't like to go to the big boxes anymore for it. It's just, I'm old. I've reached that point now where I pay $6 for a coffee.
And you feel gypped?
I cry inside. So we buy this stuff, and Nicole's not watching, but we buy this stuff now. Some kind of pump syrup. I can't remember what it is. It's a very feminine brand. Oh, Skinny Girl.
Oh, you buy Skinny Girl. That's awesome.
Come on now, look at this.
No sugar. Oh, yeah, you got to work the flannel.
That's right. I got the flannel going. We're drinking the Skinny Girl stuff. Yeah,
that's definitely your wife's choice.
It is. This is my life now, right?
But pumpkin spice season means we get new firmwares for phones.
Right.
That's why I always warm up. Right. So that was what I talked about today. Is all the new changes with the firmwares.
Okay.
New Apple comes out next Monday.
I know. I'm excited to see.
Yet I'm not.
Yeah.
That's the forensic response. Yeah. No, I am not excited for a new firmware. Thank you very much.
I know. It's like, what do we have to look for now?
Why did you just screw up?
Get in there and because they have a history of breaking every tool on the planet.
Everyone
when they come out,
because they do a beta, and it's like the fake out beta. It's like, oh no, we're great, we're friends, wonderful. No, we're breaking up with you out of nowhere in text. That's what they're doing. They break up with you in text. When they release a new firmware and screw you for any development you've done up until this point. It's pointless.
Right.
Absolutely pointless. So that's what I'm waiting for, and that's what my next Monday is.
Oh, that's going to be exciting.
It's why I always have a Halloween release, because I figure at that point, they're done being rude in the relationship, and we're ready to get back to normal.
Friendly, going in
we
the
could be
holiday
friendly,
season,
yes.
get together.
But snuggle again a little bit, some spooning with Apple, stuff like that.
Right on.
Yep.
Right on.
Totally.
Well, awesome stuff. So yours was from 8 to 9, right? And then we switched over to
we did
Robert,
with Rob,
right?
Yeah.
Oh,
so
that's right.
Rob did.
Rob's been on the show.
Yeah, he did a virtual because he is baby adjacent.
I know.
Soon, so
smart man.
Yes,
too,
he told me that, and I was like, "Don't travel." Because I have kids and I know what that's like, and she'll kill you.
Oh, if you miss, luckily I was lucky enough not to miss any of them. Almost did once, because I took one of my daughters downstairs to get some food.
Oh, during the middle? Oh, that's not a good idea.
No. I thought it was going to be a longer process, but apparently it wasn't. It was like right now.
So my first child, my ex-husband, this is why he's my ex. No, I'm kidding. But he left to go have dinner in the middle.
Oh.
He's like, "Oh, you're in labor. It will be a while." He went and had dinner.
Oh, see, now I didn't leave the hospital. We went just downstairs.
He literally went to a restaurant and had dinner and came back. He's like, "I'm so full." And okay, those who have never had a baby, you can't eat while you're in labor. And you're like, "I'm going to kill you." I'm like, if I were not in so much pain, I would just kill you right now. I'd become a single mom. Boom, I'd be fine. Yeah.
Yep. No, yeah. So it's best he stayed home because he does not.
That is the safer bet. Absolutely.
And at least he didn't like to cut off mid broadcast and had to run. And he was talking about a consultative approach essentially to forensics.
Talking about he's had tons of experience. He's been both law enforcement and private sector, so he's really giving people kind of those heads up and those tidbits, which is great. And they get to watch it in a recording after, which is also fantastic because they can go back as they start their own practices, different things like that, and get feedback from a veteran in the space. Yeah.
So he's got a book out too, right?
He did. He just
we can't have him in here live.
I think a couple months ago. I think he went live. He had a website at the end where he also has classes. He actually just wrote a paper that's going up today on validating your forensic tool.
Okay.
So it's perfect.
Nice. Yeah. So we have to check that out for sure. And then obviously James. Is James up there right now?
James is up there
James is up there right now. We're going to
fantastic presenter.
We're going to try to grab James. I saw him a couple years ago when you had this event in Park City.
Park City.
Yeah, that's where I met him. And what I remembered about James is he's a big bourbon connoisseur.
He is, and he's a fashionista. I have to say that he outdresses all of us.
He does.
You can offer him a maxi dress and see what he says, see if he's into that.
He's not wearing flannel.
No, he is not. He is wearing plaid. His tie is plaid.
Okay, I didn't see him yet today.
Oh,
I talked to him last night.
Fashionista. It just kills me. I'm like, dude, I can never outdress you. It's not right ever.
Yeah, and he's talking about some cybersecurity.
The tabletops.
Topics.
Yeah, and trying to actually get other people to understand it, which you kind of need someone who's been in the space a long time. We have first season presenters. There's a group of us, and we get together and we give secret words that you have to work into your presentation.
Oh. Yes. Kind of like, what was that episode of Super Troopers, the meow?
Yes. Did you not hear the first presentation?
There
was a meow.
No. Oh, was it?
So we try to work in different words that it's like, oh, that's a challenge. Because I had some in mind that I just worked on in there, and it's whether or not you can do it seamless and make it kind of make sense in your presentation.
That's hilarious.
You should ask him about that when you talk to him. What were your words?
I'm going to. Absolutely.
He got some tough ones.
Did he?
Yeah, I think he threw back.
Did you do that with all your presenters?
Not with all of them. Just the ones that I know really well, and they've been doing it for years, and we've ended up being friends. But he threw back to us. We were going to make him have to say phalanges. And I'm like, that's just mean. I don't think we can do that one. But he did have some tough ones. I won't spoil it. I'll let him figure it out.
Yeah.
He was working at it.
Because, I know a lot of the people, obviously, if they're watching this right now, didn't get to make it to Nashville, which I get it. Yeah. It happens. There's things that happen. But you can still get the conference online. I mean, like if you wanted to join today.
You could. Absolutely. We are taking people into the PFIC portal through the end of the year. Because the content immediately broadcasts up, they can access it. All the presentations get uploaded. All of that is available, and we'll stay networking with people in there. It's not like we're going to kick them out like, oh, hey, you stayed your time, you're out. Yeah. You need to wash the sheets, get out. No, they get to stay through the end of the year, which I think is fantastic.
So there's chat in there, and there's all kinds of stuff. You can talk with the presenters if they come back in.
100%. And it emails them directly, which is fantastic.
It's very cool. So PFIC-conference?
Correct.
All right. See, I got that committed to memory.
It's only $99.
That, and it's right in front of me. It's in the URL right there. We're not showing that one on the screen, but this is the little window is what we're seeing.
Oh,
everyone else seeing down there. But yeah, we're using a cheat sheet right now because otherwise I couldn't remember all the order of the.
I have a lot of things in my head right now. I couldn't remember it all either.
I don't know how you.
And now I'm distracted by how am I going to make a maxi dress out of flannel.
Only if you make Jeff over one here too.
Yeah, he can hear us, and he's like,
he's not paying attention at the moment, so he doesn't even know we're talking about.
Yeah, there you go. Jeff's one of our sponsors.
Yeah, I had him on just a little while ago.
Did you? Yeah, Post Forensics.
Yep. So one of the things with Jeff is what we have to do. This is the goal. We have to find a cowboy hat and a guitar.
He is a great guitar player.
That's what he's talking about on the show. He was just here, and so we have to do that.
I know this. He's actually built his own guitar.
No,
he doesn't need the hat to play, is what he's saying. They're not connected.
No, it does have to be first.
James is also a musician.
Really? Well, it can be any cowboy hat. I didn't say it had to be like a manly Stetson
of cowboy
thing.
Hats here.
I mean, they have some pink ones, I think, down in the gift shop.
They got some white ones too.
And the little tiny ones that'll just sit on top of his head instead of fitting him.
Nice.
We get the little strap that goes underneath the chin.
It's surprising that so many of us were musicians too. Jeff, James.
Really?
I was at one time.
So that should have been like an event thing. Everybody brought their instruments and just kind of
I don't know if a jam session.
I can do tambourine. I'm in for tambourine.
Oh, boom.
Or no, what is it? Cowbell.
Give me more cowbell.
100%. More cowbell. I'm there.
Oh, yeah. More cowbell.
Yeah. I found
you need like a button that makes cowbell sounds somewhere.
I don't have that one. I don't remember. This is a brand new board, so I don't know all the buttons. Board. So we did find Jeff and I found the chipmunk voice when we did it. The one that
was pretty epic.
Before we went live.
I like the death voice.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, hold on. I can do the death voice. See, it is right here.
So now we're coming to an end.
Okay. Hang on. This one.
Oh, a little auto-tune.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's weird. I don't know if I like that one.
Yeah, the funniest one
is still this one. This one cracks me up.
It is super terrific.
Yeah, see, I can't listen to it too long because it literally just makes me cry.
People are like, they're having way too much fun.
Yeah,
with
I know.
It,
and the funny thing is, all the people that's kind of just sitting around watching the show,
they
have
don't
no
hear
idea. They can't hear it unless they're on the broadcast at all. Oh wait, some of these people learn English from Brazil. Okay, so you had no idea probably what we were saying there. Hey, some other
we
folks
actually
say
have
hello.
our largest international audience this year. Did you know that? Virtually.
No, really.
Yeah, we've got Peru, Philippines, Oman, Nigeria, Dubai.
Really?
Yeah, there's all over the place.
So we are literally around the planet
Canada
right now.
Sorry. Don't want to forget Canada.
Yeah. They get mad when you say they're a
South Florida.
Suburb of the U.S. They get mad.
No, they brought it in. It's actually
I'm joking. Don't send me a hate mail.
No.
It's a joke.
So this is my sad news of the day. Did you know this is my last year of in-person PFIC?
What?
Yeah, that was part of the future.
See, I'm trying to act surprised. I already knew.
I knew. I know you knew. You could do the death voice. Whoa.
Yeah. We can. Well, what's the? There's no sound. I don't think we have a womp womp. Maybe this is. Hold on. Nope. Hold on.
No, that was.
Nope. No cheers. Nope. I got way too many of these things happening all at one time. How do we shut that thing off? There it is.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, there we go.
That's the. There it is.
Oh.
I got to mark those at some point, and I'll get more
It's
familiar
been
with the
15
buttons.
years running the conference, but I wanted to switch it up to virtual. We're getting so much more response, and it allows a larger audience.
Yeah. Is
like
it
to
out
share.
totally like in the future if times change again? Because obviously
It's
everything's
weird
been
times.
weird. With,
I know.
Yeah.
I'm like, do you have monkeypox?
It's
Because
like-
I don't want monkeypox.
I don't even. I thought that was made up for the longest time. That somebody was messing with me, but it's a real thing. So
Yeah, I don't know. The world
even
is a
know it.
new place. I mean, people's flights getting canceled and moved.
yeah,
Weird diseases that you didn't think were real. I'm with you on the monkeypox. I was
I
like,
thought it was
"What?"
fake. I really thought
was
somebody
like,
was messing with me.
I think that's part of it. It's just like, whoa,
Yeah,
okay, world, you need to quit like double spinning on the axis and see what happens.
Yeah.
But
and I think some of it has to do with people are a lot busier now, and it's to take a full week and be somewhere.
it's hard.
It's challenging because and now especially with your conference, if I want to watch this at a certain time, I know,
Then you
hey,
can
I
go
can
back
break
and
away
do
and
it.
watch this one, but now I got to get back to casework here. But then I want to go back and watch the other one that I couldn't watch, and I can just go back and
I think that's a
It's-
side effect of the pandemic because we all went virtual. Now there's a larger expectation
Yep.
of no, you're just connected for this whole time
Mhm.
and you can't be away.
yeah,
It's like we all got chained or handcuffed to all of our digital devices, and that's just a different expectation of work now.
Right.
And I think that's part of what affects conferences to
Yep.
do the in person. It's lovely to have the in person. It's nice to see people again,
Mhm.
but it definitely is a shift. I have to make
Yeah.
the strategic shift, I guess, is what it comes down
Yep.
to.
And now it's just like digital forensics on demand. That's a whole channel or thing
It
that
is.
should be going on there. If we can
Yeah.
get a channel on Hulu like that, just
Oh,
digital
that would be
forensics
cool.
on demand.
Be like, hey, what's up?
There you go.
Yeah, because
Hey,
people,
see, new
digital
marketing ideas
forensics does
as we
not-
broadcast
yeah, I
live and
know.
everyone's stealing.
They're
oh, yeah,
like,
I'm
whoa,
gonna go
that was a
register
good
right
idea.
now.
Wait a second. Yeah. But no, I mean, think about it. Everything is an immediate
Mm.
delivery now.
Yeah.
So it's just as different for people.
Yep.
I haven't traveled a whole lot this year.
No, I've only been to a couple places.
Yeah.
I laugh and I work out of our basement. The whole company's remote, so
Yeah,
no one
we're
actually.
100%
Yeah.
remote as well. After the
It-
pandemic, everyone got to start working from home. So I know secrets of Paraben. Guess
Yeah.
what? Everyone's
ma-
remote.
Made it nice. I like it that way personally because I've been working
I
remote
do.
since 2012.
I feel like I
Um,
should have started my career that way.
yeah.
It's much happier. I do miss some of the people in person. I shout out to Alicia. I miss working in the same place with her. She's hilarious. But I do like having all my dogs. I mean,
I know.
they're the
Anytime.
best coworkers.
I just got a dog. You
Oh
know this.
yes, I know.
And
So
she
cute.
she likes to hang out in my office. I put a little bed in there for her. She
I
comes
see
down
her
with
in
me,
calls.
and she'll just pop up and hey, here's Amber.
Mine
What's
are
up?"
the old school. They're not young puppies, so they're just under the table. Like I'm just going to ignore you,
Yeah.
people. It's like normal coworkers. They're just
Right.
they're sleeping away. One of them snores occasionally, which is real rough on calls. But I'm like, she'll give it up. It'll be fine.
Now we have coming up. Obviously, lunch is coming
Yeah.
up. Oh wait, I missed Mariel. Oh my goodness, she's
No, Mariel's right
right there.
after.
She's actually setting. I could probably throw
Yeah.
something and hit her. She's
I
not paying
could, but all I
attention.
have is my phone. I don't think she wants to catch
We
that.
have swag we could throw at her, but that might hurt because there's some heavy
She
swag
was
over
actually a very strategic choice. So same with the Cynthias and
Yeah.
a couple of the others. One of the new things that Paraben is launching on Halloween
there. Mm-hmm.
is we are doing an OSINT section of our tool. So you can mix digital forensics and OSINT together
Very cool.
because that really is where things are going. We'll be honest. I mean, that you need to see more data, and that's the best way to see more data.
Yeah, because now, obviously I was in law enforcement for a long time, and we didn't really call it OSINT back then, and I'm sure it was called that. We just as cops didn't call it that.
I was like, what do cops call it? 'Cause,
we
I'm
just
like,
called
pretty
looking
sure.
stuff up for the most part. I'm
And then
sorry,
it
it's not
evolved
a-
into like Google.
Not a diss on the
Yeah.
industry because I tell you what, the OSINT, I absolutely love it now,
And you should be afraid of them too.
Love it now, and we talk a lot about it on this show and on in Cyber Social Hub itself, and that's awesome that your tools
Yeah.
going that way. And she's going to be talking about what's it?
Sock puppets.
Oh, look at that.
Which it was so hard to not use a single promotional graphic of an actual
I see
sock
that
puppet
little
where it's
monkey.
like,
Is that the monkey one? Is that made out
yes,
of the
with the little
sock?
kid and
Yeah,
it's the
the
brown.
red.
Yeah.
Yeah. We should bring up a photo of that because absolutely.
I thought about giving that as her
What
speaker
happened?
gift,
I
but
had to Google this and
I
just
gave her something
for
else.
giggles. I'm just gonna do sock.
This is
Puppet.
don't put. Oh my goodness, he's
No,
actually.
it's not live. They can't
Oh,
see it.
okay.
So
I'm
it's
like,
just
you
it's
don't
just
want to
see,
just
boom,
throw.
real
Yeah.
sock puppets.
Okay.
Not here. We can show. I can show this. It's relatively safe. Is Chrome in here somewhere? Chrome may not be in there somewhere. Oh, there it is.
there you go.
That was the Google
There's
results.
the sock puppet.
Yeah, so I just did a search for sock. We were nervous because you never know what's going to come.
That's yeah. The
You
word
just-
puppet can bring up bad things. It can. I was a little concerned.
You just don't know.
And I'm like,
So yeah, and she's
"Ooh."
sitting over there,
Yeah,
and
she's after James.
now I saw her. Did she present at the? Because you're going to be at another conference later this year.
Yep, I'm going to be at Osmosis.
Osmosis.
I will
That's in
actually. That's a
Tampa.
great idea. I will sew her a sock puppet
Oh my gosh.
before Osmosis and make sure she has it. She can't hear us saying this, and
Yeah.
I don't know. I can try to get this. She's going to find me like creepy or something. Like, did you just give me a sock puppet?
Yeah, that's what she talks about, right?
Yeah, she didn't. She didn't know a single one of our networking songs that we did last night in our Name That cover.
Yeah, I know. We're old people.
It made me feel really old. I
Yeah.
was like, oh man. We'll do better tonight. We're playing trivia tonight.
I know that's gonna be fun. I'm.
Yes.
Do we have time to go through the rest of? Yeah, we do. Why
We have
not?
some.
So you got Chris Mellon and
Yeah.
okay,
Chris, and he brought John Cottage with him,
okay.
which is fantastic.
I don't know. I've met John before, but yeah.
Yeah, Chris was telling us earlier he's become a triathlete.
Really?
Yes, you should ask him about it. Like he is doing a race this weekend. I was so impressed.
Wow.
I'm like, I run if there's zombies. That's it. I'm not a runner.
Yeah. If beer, chips, and pizza, that's three things. That's triathlete right there.
That's
where,
your
that's
version
where
of
it
it.
goes. Yeah.
Mine is the zombies have to be chasing me, and then I'm going to get some distance. I played sports. I did not.
Fast zombies are horrible.
Bad thing. Bad thing.
Fast zombies. Hey, I was talking to somebody that will tell you that you need there's a new a show that you need to watch because we are always exchanging TV show ideas and stuff back and forth. It's called From. It's on. So the first couple episodes are on Amazon for free, and then they get you. They get you the first four, and then it's on Epics. Epics.
There's so many
I
subscription
know.
services.
Oh my gosh, it's so crazy.
Silly.
But see, I like the fact you can just turn them on for like a month, binge watch that one show that you want, and then get it back.
Okay, so women
and
don't
go
work
watch it
that way.
again.
I just wanted to point that out to you. My husband's trying to do that. Let's rotate who we subscribe to. I'm like,
Yeah.
WTF?
No, I do it.
What are you talking about? And he's like, well, then we can watch like 4 of them and then put it on pause and then have more content later. I'm like, there's always going to be more content. Don't make me hold out. I'll forget what it was about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm not paying attention to chat here, and it's. See, I don't know what a lot of
I
these
know.
things they
I
were
love
talking to. I'm sorry, chat.
I
I've
like
missed
the
about
real
'em.
events too.
There we go. Oh, there we go, right there. Oh man, I cut that off. Hang on a second here. That was a lot of typing right there.
It
Let me
was.
make this a little.
It is about
better
the
for our screen.
enjoyment. So, I made PFIC because I wanted people to be able to present without politics. I know that sounds weird, but there's politics in the space. So I wanted them to be able to do any topic, didn't matter. And I wanted it to be friendly to introverts. I know everyone's like, what are you talking about? But it's you're an extrovert.
I'm an introvert.
So I'm an actual introvert, and it's one of those that I have a hard time when I go to a bigger event. It's why I'll speak on the stage and I'm fine, but then after you're going to see me sitting in the corner and no one talking to me, and no one sits by me at lunch either. So I'm like, all right, this is just awkward. It's meant to be, okay. Like I personally try very hard. This is like maybe PFIC's been my therapy, and I go and try to talk to different people because. It's
You're
smaller
doing a
groups.
good job. You've been
There's
doing
like
it long enough now.
3 or 4.
Yeah,
and
you're
it's
good
much
in
better.
in small groups.
But if once you break like 5,
yeah,
I'm like, oh,
oh,
yeah,
five's the number.
5's the number. 5's a magic number.
Hold on,
I'm like, no.
Okay, so live right now. Not too many people watch these live because none of these were scheduled. We just kind of
we're random.
go live. We're 4 right now, so that's good. So you're at that magic number right now.
There we go. I can talk to the viewing audience. It's like excellent.
So let me look and see. Make sure there's no other chats. Please do the rest of the cast with
the chipmunk voice.
And that was breathe. Yeah. Okay. Right on. Oh my gosh, I can't do it. because
You
I
can't.
I start laughing so hard.
How do you guys not like the evil voice? I felt like it was on a supernatural episode.
There's a
I was
couple
like,
of
yeah.
them. I wish we had. Let me see. We can go through all of these. I think
I think this one's one. Oh, that one's the more evil. That's super evil. Yeah, because this one's not as evil. Oh, there's no echo in this one. This is like I kidnapped someone. Yeah.
But this one, I can't handle it. Oh my goodness.
see when you start doing
It's
that, I
because you
can't do
can
it.
hear the total different tones of a woman's
I
voice
know,
and a man's.
oh man, that one just. I don't know why I think that's so funny.
That's like the nails down the chalkboard, probably for
oh
someone.
my gosh, it's so funny. So everybody's probably
Fantastic.
annoyed with us completely. Yes, I have a new board that does all kinds of fun
It
stuff.
is super cool. You guys can't see it, but it's like
Oh, they
like
can. I
lots
can-
of colored buttons
I
and
don't know where my phone went.
because he
have
has
remote
another
camera with
board.
this now.
Oh,
Yeah.
he has another board in the other room, and I've been able to play with it, and I'm like, that's pretty cool.
Let's see if it pops back up. Yep, here we go. So if I switch over to, it's called NDI Cam right here. Hold on. Boom. There it is right there.
Boom,
So
look
we
at
can
that board.
broadcast. It's
So-
not as pretty. I mean, it's prettier
I
in real life.
actually
It's
think
washed
it's
out.
pretty.
'cause-
Yeah, it's washed out in yours.
'cause-
Oh, there you
it
go.
is. There you go. So you got the
I was
pretty
gonna say,
lights.
so only nerds like look at
Yeah.
a soundboard and go, "Wow, that's a good looking piece of hardware."
Yeah, yeah.
I'd take it out to dinner.
So you can, yeah. I mean, this
Be
is
like, yeah,
this is good stuff. It's a lot of fun. I love this. It's the new Rodecaster 2 board.
yeah, it's good looking.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's so cool. Absolutely.
It
See,
is
I
a
just got
thing
easy
though
phone.
that as we all. So this morning I needed an adapter,
Mm-hmm.
and boom. Only at a forensic conference does everyone pull out all these little bags, and they're like, "Which one do you need?" And there's like 50 adapters on the table. Boom.
So
See,
long ago.
we all have that.
Presenters, right? Every you have VGA, the old DVI connectors.
See, I
in
needed like
here,
a
network,
USB-C to Ethernet. My presenting laptop that we just set up there doesn't have an Ethernet.
right there. I carry all
Damn
of
it.
them.
How did I not ask you? But you should have seen at breakfast. That's what happened.
Yeah.
The plates got pushed away and boom, 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 boom.
Oh yeah, I mean, I remember
Own it.
because I've always used Macs, and Macs probably the
Yeah.
most temperamental when it comes to projectors.
Yeah.
I'm not sure
I
why.
agree.
They always are, and you have to have like an adapter that just works with it. Man, and it's funny to see all those things come out. So I get it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's just part of us being nerds. That's what it is. That's my shirt. It says 100% nerd.
Oh, it does. And you have stickers. I want one of those
I
because I
do.
got to put it like right here between Bigfoot and Cyber Social because you've been to the Bigfoot,
Yes. Yes, I have.
that conference, which is the Ohio conference there. So that's fun.
But I did a variety of nerds, like geek stickers.
I
I
saw
did
that.
DFIR. I did cyber. I did OSINT with both men and women.
There you go. So yeah, I'm
Because I never get a
absolutely gonna
sticker
grab it.
that looks like me, so I made one with a ponytail. So I'm like, yeah, because not all of us do our hair every day when we work remote. We just throw it in a ponytail.
No, that's the benefit of just keeping the old police military haircut. That it just
I don't feel it would look good on me.
no, I
No.
probably
Mm-mm.
yeah. Stay with they was.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with one I know. You do make me look very pale in this feed. I do have to say that.
Well, here's the
Um,
thing. Jeff and I were talking when he was on here, and for some reason, look. I mean, if you look at this, it looks like I have spray tan happening.
He
On,
does,
on
'cause
there.
look,
and I'm
compared to
not this
me.
dark. And so imagine now how she looks in real life.
I look off.
yeah, no, she's not. It
Oh,
did not
didn't
make
you-
her any more
It's
tan.
the lack of soul. I have no ability to take in any dark colors
No.
of tanning. It will always be this way.
Because I'm not this dark. I don't know why it's doing it. I don't know. I think it's the lighting is auto adjusting because I didn't have time to set the camera settings pure white and all that fun stuff you normally have to
But
do.
yet, I'm not tan. Mm.
No, we can probably
We could
make
probably.
you red here. Hold on, let's
Oh,
go
I don't
for
know.
the camera. There
Then
it
we're
is.
changing back to the evil
So
voice.
now we
If that's
can
what we're
go
doing.
red. Hold on, I'll set this for default. No, that's not it. Oh,
That
wait.
looked like skin cancer to a
Saturation.
ginger.
Oh, see, now I'm really red.
You're like
No.
Oompa Loompa
Yeah,
color.
I
now.
won't mess with those. I'll leave
Yeah.
those alone. Probably best. But again, there's a whole great lineup, and I haven't gone
Yeah.
through all of that
Yeah,
lineup.
there's so
I
many.
intended to go through a bunch, but if you go to pfic-conference.com,
Yep.
you can completely check it out. And you can still get into the online version, which is in a portal,
Yep.
which it's kind of like a LinkedIn-ish
Yeah.
type style. You can get in there, watch all the videos, actually watch them live if you get in
You
today.
can watch them live or you can watch the recording. If
Mhm.
you live in the Nashville region, you could pop in.
Come on
Sure,
down.
why not?
Yeah. What's the? We're at a Marriott. What's the
We're
name
at
of
the
the Marriott?
Marriott Nashville Vanderbilt.
Vanderbilt. That's right. Oh
Mhm.
my gosh, yeah. So yesterday, It was so funny. So after, you know how exhausting you get exhausted after conferences. I went up right after the session. We tore down, wanted to take a nap. We're literally a stone's throw from Vanderbilt Stadium.
You can see it
I
from
can
the
see
windows.
it from my window. I can see the whole football field. And guess what? It was marching band practice time.
Oh, crap. Then you're going to have to watch it. So I wouldn't watch the football players practice, but I would totally watch the band.
The marching band was out there.
So I was in the marching band.
Yeah.
That's but I was a flag twirler.
Oh, I was
a
not
badass flag twirler.
I played percussion. I was drummer.
Well, I played drums too, but I wanted to twirl flags because it was so much lighter.
Yeah, the drums, man.
They're heavy and it's hot.
I did bass drum one year, and I was like, switching to snare. I should have been like, again, like we said earlier, cowbell.
Yeah,
I can do
cowbell
that.
would have been better. Or
I'm
you could again the maxi dress and a flag twirling. Boom. That's a
add the
double
flag.
dip.
It gets a whole different image in my head now.
Yeah, now you're not as committed,
nope,
are you?
Nope, I would back out of that.
I could do it in your colors. Just saying.
Oh goodness. So make sure you guys check it out. I don't know what time's the session get out? Like here in a minute.
In about 4 minutes. So I'm going to run.
4 minutes. Yeah. So you got to run. So hang on. We'll end the broadcast. So again, we're going to be going live, and we're going to be pulling in speakers as they try to come off the stage. And it's that way they're still in full presenter.
Yeah,
mode
I will send James over
well,
while
James,
he's got his hair.
It's
going
lunchtime now, though, right? Is it lunch?
No, Paris lunch.
Oh, good. So we'll create another session, and we'll pull James on here. So guys, hang out for that. And so if you haven't already, there's a little bell down here somewhere. Now I'm not seeing the YouTube screen, but it's the notify me. If you subscribe and hit notify every time we go live, it'll notify you that way. You know, hey, there's a new guest on this week. So we're broadcasting down here all week. So make sure you guys check it out for sure.
Absolutely.
All right. PFIC-conference. And oh, wait, forgot. Tonight, the networking event. We went there and then.
Oh, yeah, we're playing trivia.
Yeah. And you guys are welcome to join, right? If they're the online thing.
I think maybe we should throw it out on YouTube.
Yeah, we can put it on a YouTube stream. Now, there is like a 4-second delay. We live 4 seconds in the future. But
that's pretty cool.
Well, we've already worked that out. I just say, okay, here it comes. I count to 4 in my head, and then I hit start on our console. Because you play from your mobile phone. So it's like instant, and there's no cheating because
that's true.
It's too hard. You can't look up answers that fast because there's a timer that's running.
Yeah,
there's no way you can Google it that fast.
So
even like using Alexas, you can't do. I was looking around.
I think we should do it on YouTube. Join us tonight, 7:30 Central Time.
Okay, I'll go ahead and I'll get it set up. It'll probably, I'll leave it in the PFIC section.
We should do something like every time they subscribe, we do a shot or something fun.
Oh my gosh,
that's like DEF CON rules.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I'd be hurting. Yeah. No, I'd be hurting.
We can let the virtual audience decide what the drinking game is.
There you go.
Sure
if you guys want to do that, we're all in. So if you guys, I know some of you guys like old boy thinks over in the Netherlands, right? And that's probably a little late.
That's a little late,
but yeah. But if not, we'll do it.
Okay.
All right.
Sounds
all right. Great, Amber. Thank you guys very much for having us here. Number one. So
of course.
A lot of fun. Man, I love just bringing all the equipment, broadcasting. So much fun. So PFIC conference. Check it out. Tonight is the networking events at 7:30 Central. See, I'm going to mess that up. Yep. I'm Nashville. 1 time zone off. All right. So if not, I'll see you guys on the next one. I'm going to go grab James and go from there. So we'll see you guys. Thanks.
Thanks.